Never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Detroit Lions. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And see, when you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder, because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. This one swung out to Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears CD.
I don't know the actual percentages are in the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game, but coaches have always told me when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Purdy will throw for it. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 27. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this out just shy of the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
14.
Goff now looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now gone. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Super one.
Now it's gone. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win of the CD.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That's taken in by Dulcich. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Solid rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. And now the Broncos are going to line up and elect to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Goff.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Purdy.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Greg Dulcich
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Horrible. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. Devin Tompkins deep to return it.
This is brought in at the 21. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Javonte Williams.
48 yards.
And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half.
Lutz with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. It's Drew Sanders who diagnosed that play and stopped him short of the line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Listen. 5. 12.
Out of the gun. Gone.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Flushed out right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Purdy on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and the Lions will take over. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts, not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And now an audible here into something else.
On first and 10, Goff. Complete to right. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Wright, 42 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer.
And there's a situation where it's a tight end. Once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Lions 9. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton. 66 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
35. Lions 9. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to...
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. He may go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 9. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Goff. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And this one is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd down, here's Purdy to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Jerry Jeudy,
33 yards.
and the Broncos are an extra point away from going up by 40.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff eluding the pressure right.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Broncos.
Purdy. Finds Dulcich out left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now they'll change things up.
Maverick!
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Down. Value three. Ric Flair. Turbo.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Louis.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He may be
undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle. But what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Score now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This one swung out to Montgomery. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Broncos 1st down.
On the counter, here's Williams. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Broncos, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.